David and Aaron get married. Leo betrays Paul, and does Ned die? 7 huge neighbors spoilers. It's finally the big day in Aaronsborough. David and Aaron tie the knot. What a huge day it's going to be too, not least because almost nothing goes to plan. Will everything still go ahead? Elsewhere there's a lack of willpower from Leo and Therese as they finally give in to their urges. Don't look now, Paul, for goodness sake. There's drama for Carl as he tracks down his long-lost sister, and there's a surprise in store where that's concerned too. And things look dire for Ned when a mistake leads him to accidentally risk his own life. Here are your spoilers for the week ahead. 1. It's the big day. With it being a neighbor's wedding, nothing will run smoothly. Firstly, Susan drops out as their celebrant and there's a mad rush to find another, and Aaron's back pain threatens to ruin things. It looks like everything is conspiring against them, but will they manage to get hitched without a hitch? 2. Leo and Therese do the deed while David and Aaron are celebrating wedded bliss at their reception. Leo and Therese are off doing the deed at Lassiter's. After finding a hotel room trashed, Therese calls on Paul to come and help sort it out. But Leo is the one who shows up. They're alone in a hotel room. There's only one thing they can think of doing. And because of it, Leo misses all of the family photos. Realizing the hurt they'll cause with their betrayal, they decide it must be a one-off. But will they be able to stick to that plan? 3. Carl finds his long-lost sister, but is she the real deal? Carl tracks down his half-sister. It turns out to be Aaron and David's celebrant. The Kennedys invite her to stay after learning she has no job. But Susan is a little sus that she might be a freeloader. Carl isn't ready to hear a bad word against her and dismisses Susan's concerns. But is Carl just being taken for a ride? 4. Is Faye showing signs of Huntington's disease? Chloe has learned her Huntington's disease is hereditary and thinks it may have come from her mum. She begins watching her and at first is reassured that everything is a-okay. But in a moment alone, Faye struggles to swallow her food. Is she starting to show signs after all? 5. Does Ned die? Ned's life hangs in the balance, and all because of his late-night walks with insomniac B. With his brain not functioning properly, he decides to go for a sauna to help himself relax and sleep. It works a little too well, and he falls asleep as the temperature in the room rises and he passes out. Will anyone find him before it's too late? 6. B catches Cassius stealing Tyler's file. As the truth isn't out about Cassius, his behavior starts to confuse people. And when B spots him stealing Tyler's file, unbeknown to her it's so he can learn more about Tyler's case, she knows something's up. She confronts him and he tries to cover with a quick lie, that Piper asked him to get the file. But she contacts B and finds out that's not the truth, leaving Cassius to spin another yarn to cover his tracks. How far can he go before he's caught out? 7. Misty gets engaged. Misty's still hell-bent on going ahead with her arranged marriage plan, and Pavan is heading to town to meet the family. Tippy is thrown and concocts a plan to try and put Misty off him. Her plan goes awry, and Misty ends up liking him more. So when he pops the big question, Misty is ready to accept. Scenes air from Monday the 3rd of September at 1:45 p.m. and 5:30 p.m.